हेलो फ्रेंड्स, नमस्कार। स्वागत है आपका अपने चैनल पे। आज हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे हॉगवर्ट्स लीगेसी का गेम प्ले। देखते हैं क्या क्वेस्ट अवेलेबल है। इन द शैडो ऑफ द टाइम इम्पेरियो सिखाएंगे, मिड सेबेस्टियन। ओके चल। वहाँ पे बहुत दूर है, हॉगवर्ट्स के बाहर है।
Off on another adventure, are we?
भाई झाड़ू। Balance 2 out of 10.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Enter the catacomb.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
The relic. ये तो क्या ढूंढ रहे हैं, मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है।
Defender! Expelliarmus! At least now we know we're not alone in here. Incendio!
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't
इसको
start.
क्या करना रहता है? क्यों?
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
और आ गए रे।
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
ये
This
खुल
room
गया।
is taller than it looks.
इसको अभी विंगार्डियम लेवियोसा।
Leviosa! Accio!
क्यों कर रहा है?
Wingardium Leviosa!
कुछ चेस्ट वगैरह रहेगा यहाँ पे। ये
Finding
बोला
a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio! Crucial! Bombard! Potato! Stupefy!
ओ,
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
यहाँ पे भी कुछ है। यहाँ पे मारना है डिपल्सो।
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
यहीं पे जाना है क्या कि वहाँ पे जाना है? मेन वहाँ पे है लग रहा है। डिपल्सो मारना है तो यहाँ पे कुछ चेस्ट वगैरह रहेगा। बस चेक कर दें।
Levioso! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Protego! Bombarda!
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent
Revelio.
expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
यहाँ पे भी कुछ है।
Incendio!
यहाँ पे भी सेम वैसा ही है।
Accio! Revelio!
क्या खुला उससे?
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
What did you
इसका क्या
find?
करना है?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic
रिपेयर नहीं हो रहा है वो।
and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no
यहाँ
bone.
पे पहले देखता हूँ क्या है।
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio!
अच्छा यहाँ पे भी है रे। रिपेयर क्यों नहीं होते ये? तो इनका क्या करना रहता है?
Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Reparo! Bombarda! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
स्कल्स तो वहाँ पे भी है, बट क्या करना है उसे? यहाँ पे क्या करना है? फाइंड अ वे थ्रू बैरिकेड।
Revelio!
अच्छा इसके नीचे कुछ है।
Depulso! We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio! I need to find a safe way across. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Corsair. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
अच्छा विंगार्डियम लेवियोसा से करना है क्या?
Wingardium Leviosa. Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
मूविंग पाइल्स ऑफ बोन्स टू द सेंटर में हेल्प बोला।
Wingardium Leviosa.
एक और लाना पड़ेगा मुझे। तो जाना मेन वहाँ पे है, यहाँ पे बाद में आने शायद। ये आइडिया तो मिल गई मुझे, इस पे वो रखना है। हाँ देखा, इसमें भी मिले।
Wingardium Leviosa.
Lots of bone rattle.
कर लाने। दो हुए।
Wingardium Leviosa.
हो गया ना? Nice, nice.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
I prefer not to learn the Imperious Curse. क्यों नहीं भाई? मेरे को
It's probably
learn
wise to
करना।
know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
पेरियो
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
पेरियो ले ले भाई। अरे इंपेरियो लेना था। ठीक है सर। मर गया क्या वो इंपेरियो से? इंपेरियो भी खतरनाक है। इंपेरियो से वो कुछ कर नहीं पाता है। इसके अंदर नहीं जा सकते। जाना हमें यहीं पे होगा। ये डिपल्स यहाँ पे मारा है, मतलब यहाँ पे।
Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
अच्छा, मतलब यहीं पे जाना है। तो एक बार यहाँ पे देख लेता हूँ क्या मिलता है।
Incendio. Levioso. Glitches. Bombarda. Potato. Stupefy.
अरे
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Incendio. Accio.
यहाँ पे कुछ है।
Capolso.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some
इसमें
time.
मजबूत रहेगा कुछ तो।
Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa.
और एक चाहिए।
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda! Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Crucio! Depulso! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! For a moment there I thought that'd never end. Revelio. Incendio.
Dead end.
Wingardium Leviosa.
All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
ये देखो ऐसा बनाना है.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Really.
Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that ominous?
हाँ ये कहाँ से आ गया?
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
यहाँ पे कुछ है.
Defender! Incendio! Compulsor!
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
अरे कर रही है leave the catacombs.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
बेडरूम नहीं यूज कर सकते हैं
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Defend Feldcroft from Rand.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Rocks loyalist.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
इनके जो हमारा तो कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते उनका
Back this way.
Bombarder! Confringo! There's Bombarder! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Cabalso! Bombarder! Expelliarmus!
Bombard. I'm sorry. दूसरा आ गया उसने खुद को ही मार दिया
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
उसके पहले मैंने इंपेरियो 4 बार यूज किया
What did my uncle expect me to do?
कुछ नहीं
The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
अभी भी खत्म नहीं हुआ है ऑक्टो सोलोमन सोलो
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
ये तो खत्म हो गया ये वाला करना चाहिए था रे किया ही नहीं
Wonder who lives here.
balloons
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Speak with Sebastian Undercroft. अभी भी खत्म नहीं हुआ वो अभी भी बात करना है
Some kind soul help me.
And you leave them on platform 9 3/4? You are damn lucky that
Undercroft
don't lose that too.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
हो गया ना? Talk to Poppy. Locksmith Town.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Students' jinxes. Next thing you know, it's unforgivable curses. Duck.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until
Expelliarmus!
we came to do.
Bombarda! Protego! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Find the dragon's nest. रिपेयर करना पड़ेगा ना.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
इसको निकाल के करो.
From a distance.
fantastic. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off
ये
a
ये कौन है?
grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that? There's no turning back now.
They pass the dragon and so the tornado.
Over here! Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
उधर गए वो.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
जाएंगे कैसे वहाँ पे?
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
यही लगता है वो ड्राइवर.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
आ गई. इसको ऐसा नहीं लगेगा क्या अभी कि हमने चुराया था? इतना छोटा है कि इतने बड़े ड्रैगन का एग इतना छोटा सा.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
क्या हो गया इसको?
How could I have been so blind?
Complete.
Not saying I don't. Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast a pendulum.
क्वेस्ट अभी सब ये साइड क्वेस्ट ही है. रुको फिर आएगा शायद. कुछ नहीं करता मैं, क्वेस्ट आएंगे.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
वर्ल्ड मैप. कहीं पे वो वाले एरिया दिख नहीं रहे. हाँ ये देखो यहाँ पे जायंट पर्पल टॉड. यहाँ पे जाता हूँ. जायंट पर्पल टॉड पकड़ता हूँ. एक तो बेच दिया था मैंने, तो अभी एक के लिए जगह बचेगी शायद, तो दो पकड़ता हूँ और सेफर साइड दो पकड़ के रखता हूँ. इसकी जगह पे रखता हूँ. वो देखो है. एक मिला.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
दो मिले. बस हो गया. चल अभी जाता हूँ, एक को बेचता हूँ ऑक्समेड में. एक को बेच के फिर उसके लिए जगह बनेगी अपने रूम ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट में, तो उसको फिर पालता हूँ.
What are you up to now?
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
सब है सेल करना मुझे. ये दो अलग अलग है रे. ठीक है.
You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say.
चलो अभी बाहर एक रूम ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट में.
a moment.
Species limiter is cell beast. Add brood and peg to open space for this species in V1. अरे बेचा यार, 2 बेचे हैं मैंने ऐसे, फिर भी क्यों नहीं दे रहे? समन क्या होता है? समझ नहीं आ रहा है यार कैसे क्या करने का। टॉड को कैसे लूँ मैं अभी? एक को क्या बोलने का है?
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deed suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
वेट भी करना है।
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
ये दिया जलाता हूँ पहले, फिर जाते हैं पकड़ने के लिए।
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
हाँ यही है थ्रेस्टल्स, इन्हीं को तो ढूंढ रहा था मैं भाई। बहुत सारे हैं, बट भाग क्यों रहे हैं ये? मुझसे भाग जाते हैं ये।
Do cooperate, won't you?
शिट यार, भाग जाते हैं रे।
Accio. Levioso. Now. I'm only trying to help.
इसको सिर्फ नहीं, ये भी गया। शिट यार। सब भाग गए थ्रेस्टल्स। हाँ, अरे यार, वो वाला स्पेल तो भूल ही गया मैं, वो 3 नंबर का। एक जगह पे उसको होल्ड करके रखता है ना। हाँ, उतर यार नीचे। हाँ,
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
रुक रुक, अभी मैं काम करता हूँ, इसको यहाँ पे रखता हूँ।
Arrest them.
अरे यार,
No, you don't.
This is almost.
That's the student who stole our
ये लोग कहाँ से आ गए?
Afraid to take a hit.
Expelliarmus, Confringo, Bombarda. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus, Bombarda.
The beasts are safer now.
यार, इनको कैसे पकड़ूं? मैं भाग रहे हैं और बहुत हार्ड है इनको पकड़ना, क्योंकि 4-5 बार करना पड़ रहा है। वो सभी भाग गए यहाँ से। इनविजिबल। ओके, बैठता हूँ यहाँ पे, आ जाएंगे। ये देखो, 2 उड़ रहे हैं ऊपर। आ ही जाएंगे वो, कहाँ पे जाने वाले भाई।
Arrest them. Do cooperate, won't you?
शिट यार, 3 बार किया ना तो फिर रुकना चाहिए, ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है। अभी रुकना चाहिए, फिर वो दौड़ने लगेगा तो वापस उस पर मंत्र मार के उसको वापस रुकाना है, फिर मिल जाएगा।
Imperio. Expelliarmus.
एक जन आया है।
Arrest them.
एक, दो, तीन।
Now. I'm only trying to help. Arresto momentum. No need to be. Arresto momentum.
हाँ, ये मिलेगा। यस, ये उसकी गलती से मिला है मुझे।
I'm not going to hurt you.
मेल थ्रस्टर चाहिए, ये मेल नहीं मिला लगता है। इसमें भी है ना, लेवियोसो रखता हूँ।
Arrest the momentum. Everything's
हाँ, हो गया। नाइस। परचेस द ब्रीडिंग पेन। ऑक्स मोड।
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I had plenty of opportunity to perform.
Can't imagine how hard it is.
Just because you know Lumos.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
अभी कंजूर
Let me
करना
know if
पड़ेगा।
there's anything else I can do to help.
काम के नहीं है। Increase damage with ancient magic throw। इससे तो कुछ दिख ही नहीं रहा है ये। ऐसा खेलने में मजा नहीं आएगा। दो में दो यही वाला। अभी कौन सा है ये? इंक्रीज डैमेज ऑफ ऑल डैमेज स्पेल्स। एक्टिविस्ट प्रोटेक्ट बस नहीं भाई, यही अच्छा है। आउट।
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
और जगह बन गई। पेड़ की
Deke
टहनी
never
उससे
grows
डायरेक्ट
tired
बन
of the
गई।
room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
इंज्योर करना पड़ेगा अभी। Reading pen, beast feeder, beast toy box। अरे वाह, ये सही है। ये दो आ गए हैं, क्रिस्टल मेल और फीमेल। Use the breeding pen to breed the crystals। ब्रीडिंग स्टार्ट हो गई। ये मेल है। ब्रीडिंग टाइम रिमेनिंग, अच्छा आधा घंटा लगेगा अभी। ब्रीडिंग स्टार्ट हो गई इसकी। इसको कुछ दूँ क्या खाने के लिए?
Could you remind me what I'm to do with the Thestrals, Deke?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
आधा घंटा लगेगा उसके लिए। फास्ट नहीं कर सकते क्या प्रोसेस? दूसरा किधर गया क्रिस्टल? ये उड़ रहा है मस्त। देखिए 27 मिनट बाद होगा, तो तब तक मेरे ख्याल से दूसरा कुछ करना चाहिए मेरे को। पोचर्स हाउस कॉल, टॉक टू पॉपी, ये करके आता हूँ।
Away, Highwing! Away!
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
अभी आएगा तेरा प्लान फिर। अभी करो कुछ है ही नहीं अभी। चलो किसी और को रिस्क्यू करते हैं तब तक। कुछ नया मिशन नहीं आ रहा है तब तक। ये क्या है? इनफेमस फो, ये किसका है? हिप्पोग्रिफ। ये हिप्पोग्रिफ से यहाँ पे पकड़ू क्या? हिप्पोग्रिफ चेन। और ये मूनकाफ। मूनकाफ क्या होता है? निफलर। हाँ निफलर पकड़ता हूँ। निफलर पकड़ता हूँ। निफलर छोटे से हैं, वो पकड़ में आ जाएंगे तुरंत।
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
ये देखो सोया है एक निफलर, डायरेक्ट ही पकड़ता है इसको।
Settle yourself.
Yeah.
No harm.
ये देखो सब इन्होंने चुरा के लेके आए सोना बिना। निफलर्स वही करते हैं। फैंटास्टिक बीस्ट पिक्चर में दिखा है। दो पकड़े हैं।
Will never believe this.
तीन पकड़े। चलो ठीक है, तीन पकड़े। अभी इसके डेन में जाता हूँ। ये क्या है? बटरफ्लाइज। जाइंट पर्पल टॉड। अरे बाप रे, देखो कितना बड़ा है गेम रे। मैप भी बहुत बड़ा है। हिप्पोग्रिफ को पकड़ना थोड़ा मुश्किल होगा ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे। मेरे पास है दो दो हिप्पोग्रिफ, हाईविंग और वो क्या नाम है इसका। फिर भी एक बार ट्राई करते हैं। वो देखो है दो। ये भागेगा। ये भाग नहीं रहे ये। अभी भागने लगा। ये है ना, इसको भी पकड़ दो। नाइस।
I'm not going to hurt you.
दोनों को पकड़ा मैंने।
Levioso! Arresto momentum.
क्या है ये? वेस्ट कोई आ ही नहीं रहा है दूसरा यार। वापस जाके देखते हैं अभी यहाँ पे कुछ हुआ है कि नहीं। ऑक्सफोर्ड, हॉगवर्ट्स, ऑक्समीड। हाइविंग को नहीं रख सकता क्या मैं? निफलर को भी नहीं लग सकता। तीन अलग अलग है रे निफलर। ये छोटा बच्चा है लगता है, मेल फीमेल है। मेल फीमेल भी रखो क्या उसमें, ब्रीडर्स में? देखता और को क्या कर सकते इधर। निफलर भी तो मिले हैं मुझे। अभी भी 19 मिनट बाकी है रे इनको। उन्नीस मिनट है अभी भी। ये बनने वाला है अभी। दूसरा कुछ कर सकते हैं क्या? आउटडोर आइटम क्या क्या है? एक और अगर मैंने बनाया, उसमें निफलर को रखा तो एक और बनाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है मेरे ख्याल से, उसी में वापस रख सकता हूँ। लार्ज बिस्ट थ्रू दैट कीप्स योर बिस्ट फीड। हाँ तो ये उसमें लगाता हूँ ना मैं। बाहर जाने का रास्ता कहाँ पे है? यहाँ पे बनाता हूँ। बूस्ट फीडर। ये लोग जाके अभी अपने आप खाएंगे ना। हाँ ये देखो खा रहे अपने आप। मैं नहीं दे रहा, वो अपने आप ही खा रहे। वो देखो ये देखो खेलने के लिए। बॉल्स भी दे सकते खेलने के लिए। देखो खेल रहे अपना, सही है। ये अच्छा है रे। यहाँ पे एक और बनाऊँ क्या मैं निफलर के लिए? दो निफलर है अगर मेरे पास तो शायद मैं बना सकता हूँ। प्रॉब्लम होनी नहीं चाहिए। नहीं रे, दूसरा कोई विश डाल ही नहीं पा रहा हूँ मैं। ठीक है, चलो चलो गाइस, तो आज के लिए इतना ही करते हैं। इसके आगे की स्टोरी नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में कंटिन्यू करेंगे। आपको अच्छा लगा हो तो लाइक कर दो एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो अपने चैनल को। तो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में, तब तक के लिए थैंक यू, गुड बाय एंड टाटा।